part 2 of a very large doll find. Check out the video the day before to see part 1. I know it's a long video. Get a cup of coffee. Most of these were found by my daughter, who's on my screen right now, and myself, and occasionally, very rarely, my son picks up something for us. Enjoy the video if you're a doll lover. This will be great for you. See ya! So going back to the markets and a flea market haul, I got some Barbie, some Blythe and Bratz for $2 each. The first one I want to show is this snow jacket Barbie. Fairly certain this is the right jacket to this Barbie, as when I bring up her makeup up close, look at that silver eyeshadow. It goes perfectly with the jacket, so I'm pretty sure this is her jacket. And she's out in the snow, darlings, and she's flat feet. So yeah, I'd say she's a skiing Barbie with flat feet. So she's out in the snow, keeping nice and warm on this half, but yeah, down here's a little chilly. But yeah, for $2, she's a great find. Alright, so the next doll in the lot was this gorgeous brunette. I love brunette dolls, especially if they have blue eyes, and they seem to be a rarity. She has hair, lovely hair. She has a purple streak, which hopefully will help identify her. If you know who she is, let me know. I tend to not identify Barbies unless, you know, unless there's something really unique about them, they're vintage or something like that. And a purple streak going through this fringe that's off to the side. She has on herself a little pink dress with a shoulder strap. She's just a nice playline Barbie. I wonder, does she have clicky legs? She has clicky legs, so she's got one little extra point of articulation in her, but she's just generally a really nice doll. So here you see the green eyes and the purple streaks, and she has a smiley face. I love open mouth smiles on dolls. I just absolutely adore them. I think she is a gorgeous doll. Okay, so the next doll is this butterfly one, which Astra actually came to the markets with Blake and I. Usually it's just Blake and I go to the markets, and she comes to the thrift stores on the Thursday. Blake goes to the markets on a Sunday, but she was actually there. When she saw this Barbie for $2, oh my goodness, a lady had a whole bin of Barbies there. I could have brought more, but I kind of tried. I actually left Astra to pick out the one she wanted, and she picked out, I think there's about $4 or $5 I'm going to bring up that she picked out of the $2 bin. $2 for this beautiful Barbie doll. So she's got this thing on the back of her, which fits into this butterfly shape on the back here. She has these like see-through, semi-see-through legs, like these sparkly legs. It's so cool. Her hair has retained a little bit of its natural thing, but I'm just going to take it down and reset it for her. I actually have those little plastic see-through ties to do them up in. Let's bring her up. Sadly, for being a really beautiful doll, she doesn't have any points of extra articulation, so her arms are forever stuck out. Stuck out wide. Bend and stretch, and bend and stretch. Check out these legs. These are giving me vibes from that very metallic futuristic Barbie that came out way before her time. Spectra, I think it was, or something like that. Where they have like metallic bodies and they're kind of like robot Barbies. They look like robot Barbies. This is a beautiful Barbie doll for $2. So next in the lot was this one, who's obviously part of that fairy line. She does not have her wings, unfortunately. Though Astra did grab this. I think we stuck this on one of the other ones. She did grab these wings, so I think this one in the photo she put on one of the other dolls, maybe? I'm looking at the Instagram post here. Oh no, it looks like this one went on this one, I think. No, well, whatever. It has a butterfly on the back, and this thing has a butterfly on the back. So we stuck her in her, though obviously it doesn't go with her as the butterfly mark is too small. She has pink hair with this big purple twirly thing in. Again, same sort of butterfly sort of feel to her. Very glittery, very sparkly. Needs a bit of a scrub on her face, but all in all, pink and purple is her theme, and very, very cute. Should be easy to identify these ones. And yeah, I like them. Now those fairy dolls did come in dresses. One of them, like on my, oh, here's the other dress. So the pink haired one was wearing this dress, and the blonde one was wearing this dress. Obviously they're not their dresses. I don't even think these are official Barbie dresses, but yeah, they just came dressed in these things, so we got 2 free dresses for something else. So then Astra also picked out of the bucket the only Bratz doll that she could find was this little Bratz kid, Chloe. She is missing one of her shoes, but that's alright. I have a lot of Bratz shoes. I always tend to buy extra accessory bags if I can ever find them for dolls, because the amount of times I've got a doll and started to dress her and gone, oh my goodness, she comes with a handbag, gone to my accessories box and actually found the handbag. You know, it's just a cheap way. Buy them in bulk. You know, people put the little bags of accessories for $2 to $3. You never know when you're gonna need a shoe or something to finish off a doll. She's very, very pretty. And the last doll in this lot was this little Blythe doll she picked out of the bin. There were so many more dolls. I'm sure a few of you doll collectors out there would have grabbed the entire bucket. There were so many beautifully dressed, good quality Barbie dolls just for $2. It's really, really good. So these are an official Blythe doll, actually. These LPS Blythe. So if you're a Blythe fan, this is a cheap way of getting Blythe dolls, because the official big ones are like $200. These came in Littlest Pet Shop bags, and you can see she's clothed, she's got her shoes. It's very hard to find Blythe shoes, I find. They're very, very cute. So when Astra saw this, she got all excited because she thought, you know, she's getting a mini Blythe. $2, it's cheap. From a seller on the same day, but further along, was this La La Loopsy. We actually have this La La Loopsy in our collection in large form. This is Winter Snowflake. We do not have the mini version of her, and this was in box for NZ $3. Super duper cheap. I mean, I'm finding a lot of toys in box at the market at the moment. This tends to happen just before Christmas. People just try and get rid of things they've been saving in their cupboards, and the kids are just too old for it now, so they think they can flog them off quickly before Christmas. It's a great time to go shopping December to get toys in box for next to nothing. So speaking about toys and dolls in box and just before Christmas, and also on a different flea market day. This is a different flea market day. I came across this little guy in box. It's Quasimodo, Disney's Hunchback of the Notre Dame. He's so incredibly cute. I've actually always wanted this figurine, but he's always been $10 plus, even without the box, from when I've encountered him. So I asked the guy and his son how much they were selling for him, and they gave me a long spiel about keeping him and wanting to invest in him. And I always act, you know, stupid. I always act stupid. That's the best way to sell things, is just to say, oh, okay, is that right? Anyway, I guess my stupidity and acting like I didn't know what was going on paid off. He said I could have him for $5. I was like, I'll take him for $5. I honestly thought he was going to say a lot more with all this spiel he was giving me, which I really didn't care about. I'm not there for your life story. I'm there to buy dolls. So $5 for this. I was super duper happy. He is not going to stay in the box. I will open it in another video. Okay, so here is a gorgeous, gorgeous Barbie we picked up for $3. And she is an unplayed with. She's just been opened condition. She has everything that needs. Look at her hairstyle. It's like nobody's touched her after she's come out, which sometimes happens. Kids open things and they never play with them. She even has all her, you know, box strings still on her, holding in her necklace, etc. And she is just gorgeous. Astra was with me when we did this one, and you put it up. You put up her wings here, and they do normally stay. Yes, the magnets are going. Look at that. This is $3 New Zealand just before Christmas. I really, really need to stress enough. You don't need to spend a lot. If you're in a budget and you're looking for something for your little girl, go to the markets, be vigilant and be kind, and you know, people generally just want to sell those things. So you turn this down and, oh sorry, you press this thing here and it holds the wings up. I thought it was like a magnet hold. But yeah, she is in just unboxed condition. $3. I'll bring her up. She is a beautiful brunette with orange swirls in her hair to go with her whole orange. It's pink, orange and yellow theme. I really, really, really like her. She is actually one of my favorite dolls that we've picked up out of the box over the last few months. Very pretty. Okay guys, so my camera died because it's been a long time recording. Trust me, it's been longer recording than it has with all the editing and cuts and stuff like that, as any YouTuber creator would know. So let's get on with this flea market find. So as I said with the other doll, these ones were found and they were, I believe, $3 each. So this one here is like an anime style doll that Astra picked up. She was with me in this particular one as well. I think it's called a Magic Dance anime doll. I don't think they're for sale anymore. When I was looking up IDing it for her, I'm pretty sure it's set out of stock. But just have a look at the face. Isn't that a cute anime style face? Now the plastic is not cheap plastic. It is good quality plastic. She only has the standard points of articulation. I'll just double check by checking the legs aren't under clicky leg. No, she only has the standard points of articulation. This blue dress is not hers. This is a Kurin doll, I think it was. A Kurin doll dress, which is another anime style dress doll. But yeah, this is a really cute doll. So this one was $3. And this one, I was so happy when she picked this one from the seller. This for $3 was a super bargain, and it still works. This is one of the Rainbow Lights Barbie mermaids. I really, really like the mermaid dolls. I don't like that you cannot sit them down. Like this particular one, she's all one piece, so you have to basically stand her up to display her or lay her down. But I do love the look of the doll. I'll bring her up. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this sideways. So her face is pretty normal Barbie face, and then she has a necklace and stuff which you press, painted on bodice. I don't like painted on clothes on dolls. I like them to be something else so that it flashes different lights depending on, yeah, so it does all different patterns, kind of like a Christmas light. There's all sorts of things. And then she has this big flipper at the bottom, which I think is changeable with other. Oh, maybe I'm not with this one. I think there's another one where you can change the flippers at the bottom. Very pretty doll. Just a shame that she is not one of the mermaids that is able to sit down. Okay, we then have this doll from Pocahontas. I don't think this one is Pocahontas. I think it's her friend, of course. Again, if I identify it, I'll have it down the bottom. If I haven't got anything there, then I don't know what it is. But I'm pretty sure, like this material feels really good. So this has got to be a Disney. Yeah, it's an official Disney doll. So it is from Pocahontas, but I'm pretty sure it's one of the other characters. I'll bring her up. She just has a different look to Pocahontas, almost a more motherly sort of look. She's got her necklace on, which is really, really cool. And the outfit is actually really nicely made. Feels like fake Swede, basically. Nice long hair. And she was $3 for her, and this was a different flea market that we got her from. Okay, so another Barbie flea market find and a different day. This one was 50 cents. She's really pretty. I'm sorry about the shadowing because it's getting darker at night and my spotlight is not behind me at the moment. But yeah, I really like her outfit. I don't think it's an official Barbie outfit, but it looks really well made, whatever it is. And more so than that, she has the extra articulation points, which is really, really cool. 50 cents. Here she is up close. She's the green-eyed friend with the brunette hair. And as I said, she is a made to move with the wrist ones, the, you know, those ones. I think she doesn't have the ankle one, so she may be one of what the original fashionistas before they became fashionistas, basically. Yeah, she's a pretty doll. 50 cents. I mean, honestly, so cheap. And then from the same seller on this flea market haul, I got this girl for 50 cents. She's a more vintage style Barbie, 80s or 90s. She has a dress on. I don't think it's official Barbie, though it feels quite solid. Oh no, it's a skirt, sorry. It's a dress and then a skirt. I'm not sure. And she's got one boot on. Very, very 80s style boot there. Let's bring her up and have a look. So she's had a haircut right here, which really made me sad, but I brought her still because I love, love, love the faces on these 80s, 90s dolls. I just thought these are the classic Barbie for me. This is a real Barbie style. She's got, before they became a bit more natural and kind of moved with the time, so as they had to, this overdone kind of blonde with blue, you know, blue eyeshadow, big lipstick girl was my style. She has earrings in each ear, come down to here, just a standard body. I'm sure she's got the clicky legs. It was with the, yeah, she's got the clicky legs. I mean, for 50 cents, she is gorgeous. And from the same lady, I got this, which is actually in the shops in New Zealand at the moment for $23. Now, it came with the other accessories like the rabbit and things, but I think Astra's taken off with those to her Barbie dream house. But this is the little Kelly swing set for outside. So I brought it for her to play. You know, she's got the barbecue set and stuff for her dolls outside. How cute is this swing set? It's so cute. And it's got the little holes that are coming in kind of, it's kind of like a staple now in Barbie furniture to have these sorts of holes in them. So you can use the accessories that come with these pegs and just place them where you want and they sit in there. But yeah, 50 cents. I mean, honestly, you could give this to a little one for their Christmas and they'd be so excited. And just throwing this guy in here, he is grubby as anything, but he was 50 cents too. I have to have him to clean him up. I love trolls. They are one of my favorite collectibles. So the next dolls I'm going to find were a thrift store find. You can find their prices on here, $1.50, $1, and $1 here. Now, I thought when Astra found these and brought them over to me, I said, oh, they look like Barbie dolls, but they're not Barbie dolls. They kind of got that look, but I said they definitely look like my Mattel dolls, which they were when we checked. These are actually growing up like Kelly dolls. They were brought out in this size, Kelly friends. So I'm going to bring them up first with Kelly. So just see here, and where's a Barbie doll I can throw next to her? All right, we'll throw this little Barbie doll here next to her. So yeah, they're a tall doll just below a standard Barbie's head, but a bit thicker obviously because she is a child. So they do have their official accessory shoes and clothes on. They're really pretty dolls. I did not know that these existed. So all I need is their hair done basically and put into Astra's Barbie box. But I think they're very cute. Next, here is one of Kelly's friends who's been done. She is the brunette with brown eyes. She has her right dress on and shoes. I mean, honestly, $1. She's gorgeous. And the last one that was at the thrift store was this ginger girl. Her outfit's a little frayed, unfortunately, but I actually don't know how you can fix that. You'd have to glue it together and swirl it, I suppose. Let's bring her up and have a look. This one is probably my favorite out of the three. I love her smile. I love her light green eyes with her ginger hair. And then they've kept to the orange and yellow colors. She's got blue shoes on. I don't know what the blue shoes are. They don't really match anything else apart from the tiny little strings here, but they could have done it in a better complementing color to what she's wearing. But this one is definitely my fave. Really nice doll. Didn't know these dolls existed. Okay, jumping back a few flea market finds before where I had the blue anime style doll. Also, Astra got this girl from that seller for $3. She is, I think this is the Curran doll. Let me have, yes it is, it's the Curran doll. So I think she might actually go with the blue dress that's on the blue head anime doll. She comes with her shoes on and this little outfit, which is really cute. Let's bring her up and have a look. So she was $3, I believe. She has, again, a very oriental style to her. She's looking off to the side. Kind of a pouty lip on her. Hey, she doesn't look too happy. I think she's had a bit of a hair shave just at the front, but I'm not sure because when I looked at the style, it's pulled in that way. So I'm not too certain, though I do think she needs to be rerouted. She has a little flower in each side of her hair here. I don't know if this outfit's hers. I think the blue dress might be hers, but this outfit does fit her really well. And she has shoes. She is a cute doll, and she's very, very different to anything in our collection. Okay, so a good way of also, if you're into customizing dolls or learning to customize dolls, is to go to the flea markets or the thrift stores to get bait dolls. Bait dolls you should never pay more than $1 for. These ones I both picked up for 50 cents. They both have had big haircuts. One of them is an articulated Draculaura, and one of them is more a new style Frankie. Both of these will have their faces removed and be restyled and remodeled and things added to them and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, so if you're looking, and the thing is, if you pay 50 cents, as I did for these two, or you pay $1, which is a bit more, but you don't mind if the custom goes wrong. Sometimes customizing does go wrong. Sometimes you destroy the doll. You don't want to destroy a good doll for customizing. Let me bring them up. So this is a Monster High Draculaura, obviously. Whoever had her decided to cut all her hair off. I can reroute these dolls quite easily. Rerouting is a really long task. I see a lot of people who make wigs. It's kind of like the cheat way of getting around restoring a doll. But if you don't know what rerouting is, you basically have like a needle that has a split in it, and you painstakingly put the hair back in with the head removed, and then you glue it all the inside. It's one of those things where if you're doing a proper custom, it's really good. But if you don't want to waste hours upon hours upon hours, go with the wig thing. But yeah, these are bait dolls for me to play with. And then there's this Frankie, who is got the more innocent childlike look, so she's a newer doll. And she doesn't have the articulation like the other one. She's just got the knee one. So she's missing the elbow, which is a shame, but hey, 50 cents, I don't care. So here is the other dress that came with the Coronation Anna that I brought up before. Yeah, so as well as getting an amazing doll for 50 cents, all fully clothed and beautiful, she actually comes with an extra outfit that came in her pack with her, so that's really good. I'm getting down kind of into the nitty gritty at the moment. I'm going through some of these. I cannot remember what I paid for them. So I'm just going to bring them up and show them to you. Okay, so this is a little Kelly friend doll. Tommy has dark hair, so I don't think it's a Tommy, but this little one here, he's got like a winter suit on, needs a good scrub. He's got some binoculars at the front, and he's looking really nice with his very, very white hair. Looks so sweet. I don't remember what I paid for him, but I definitely picked him up from the flea markets. Okay, this is a doll I got for New Zealand, $1 from the thrift store. She did have a tag with her price on, but I pulled it off. This is a brownies doll. Now, I was actually a brownie back in the day. Then I went to Girl Guides, and I was hoping to make it to Ranges, but unfortunately, my troop leader, who I absolutely loved, there was some drama happened, and she was removed from my troop, and it devastated me just before I hit Ranges so much that I actually quit Girl Guides, and I had the most trophies in my entire troop. You had the sash with, I wish I'd kept my sash. I don't even know where it is, but I had a sash full of badges. I was really into it. So this is actually kind of like a doll I brought for myself because I didn't know there was a brownies doll, and she's absolutely adorable and I love her, and yeah, that was a big part of my childhood. Okay, so this doll has $4 on her leg, and the reason I paid more for her is because she has all the extra articulation points, and she has her earrings in, which is really, really cool. Someone's given her a haircut, but I don't actually intend to keep this doll as it is. I'll bring her up. Okay, I'm back the next day. I'm pretty sure we were up to looking at the face of this doll from my editing. I actually had recorded the entire lot last night, but there was a fault in the system, and basically the end part of the video got deleted. So I've had to scramble everything up that I believe was filmed after this girl. I hope I've got everything up and I haven't mumble jumboed it. It was one of those things where I was just so tired last night too. I I was over it. As much as I love dolls, I was over it. So let's get back into it. Hopefully I've put everything up that I still need to show. So the lighting at least is going to be better because it's the daytime. So she has her earrings, and as I said, she's had a haircut. She is a pretty doll. She is on the body that everybody wants though. She's a bit flopsy mopsy with her joints. She's a bit loose. But yeah, I didn't mind $4 for that because I actually have an intention for this body other than her. All right. Okay, so a Shoppie doll. Generally, I only value Shoppie dolls at 50 cents to $1. I think this one was 50 cents, and I'm pretty sure this is a marshmallow variant. I'll bring her up. So I've seen a lot of Shoppie dolls make it into the secondhand market. They're generally missing their shoes, and they are mostly missing their skirts, along with their headbands, accessories. I brought her because I really actually want to shave her head. And do something else with her. So she's kind of going into the bait box. I don't remember exactly what I paid for her. Next is a couple of Bratz dolls who are absolutely gorgeous. This one here is just fabulous. Her hair, however, needs a lot of work. Here she is up close, and you will see that she has like a viper's nest. It is not like haystack feel like the dolls get when they've been played with and rubbed around too much. It has had so much product in her hair that her natural set waves have turned into snakes. So she's a bit of a Medusa right now. However, look at that face. She is a beautiful doll. She has on a tutu, a little bird on her top, some netting, and some shoes. Again, I don't remember what I paid for these ones, so I apologize. And here is a Chloe who is in a little black dress with some black high heels on. Very basic Chloe. Again, she's got the product problem. This is actually something I find a lot with Mattel dolls. Over time, their hair goes dry and haystack. I find with Bratz and MGA dolls, it's the product in their hair becomes sticky. So it's a different way of the companies doing things, but they both have issues. This is why you've always got to take care of your dolls and, you know, always make sure that they're in a well-ventilated room and not too hot and not too cold. Here she is up close, looking off to the side. Classic Bratz style with a little black dress on. She's on a night out with high heels. Very pretty doll. Okay, so there is a $6 bag of dolls here. Now these bags, I've actually been asked by somebody. Well, I don't think I put it on YouTube or Instagram. I actually think it was something private I did with some people. I was showing them these bags that I get. Oh no, it was actually posted to Instagram. How you can get these huge bags of toys for anything from $3 to $6 from the hospice, and they just throw in a bunch of stuff. And it's in a very early Instagram post. So this was $6, and I'm gonna go in, and I saw it was full of dolls. Obviously I opened it last night and had a good look, but before last night I had really not looked at the dolls that were in there. I've got another one of these brunette dolls that was there. So basic articulation, she is in the nude. Let's cover her essentials. Here we come. Just a real basic playline doll here. The green-eyed brunette with basic articulation. Okay, and then I'm going to bring up my favorite one out of the bag last. Next is a kid core doll who's done up in this gorgeous little like flower girl dress, which I thought was really, really cute. Now, I've had a few kid core dolls over the years. I don't collect them, and the same will be going with this one. However, I am taking her dress and her headpiece. Those are coming off her, which I'm a little sad to do because she looks so cute in them, but I want them for another doll, something that I actually collect. All right, next in the bag is Sparkle Girl. I don't collect Sparkle girls. My daughter has no interest in them whatsoever. This is a blonde girl with green eyes. She has a really pretty yellow dress on. Here she is up close, giving her smile. Again, I'm going to rip her clothes off her because I want the dress, but the doll itself can be recycled back into the thrift system. So last of all, and the main reason I was so excited over the $6 bag, she's so fabulous. Can you imagine wearing this to your wedding? Big puffed up meringue, and oh, she's just so pretty. I call these meringue dresses the ones that look like... This is an authentic Barbie outfit, so I'm pretty sure that the doll goes with it, considering her earrings are white pearls. And yeah, obviously vintage. I don't know, when I say vintage, a lot of people are referring to vintage toys as 1980s. She might be 1990s. Let's bring her up. Love, 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 again, this Barbie style face. I wish they would bring back Barbies that look like this. I really, really do. I know they're going for the classic 2000s look, very fresh and all this sort of stuff, and very diverse, but I want this Barbie. I want the 1980s when Barbie was booming, you know? Here we go. Her beautiful dress, puffed up meringue, dream wedding, probably Barbie sort of line. Very cute. I like that. So that was my bag. That was from a hospice store. So next is a Barbie my scene. I can't remember if I showed her in the previous doll haul or this one. I put her in this one. I think the previous one was some other my scene girl, because I don't remember showing the one who's had a bit of a hair shave. She's had a hair shave. She's in this very un-Mycene like dress, because Mycene to me is trendy, a bit out there, a bit flirty and all this sort of stuff. This is a very innocent kind of girl look. I keep on wanting to call her Dorothy. Let's bring her up and have a look. And of course, Mycene is one of Astra's favorite Barbie lines to collect, so I try and grab them any chance I get. She has little stud earrings in there and silver, beautiful pink lipstick and eyeshadow looking off to the side, and she has this homemade pink dress, which is actually really, really cute and makes her look a lot more innocent than she probably is. Okay, so on to where I say I break my rules or stretch my rules. As I normally try and always emphasize, don't buy a secondhand doll unless it's between the $1 and $3 range, at least in my country, but I've been to America and I've seen that the same rules apply there. It's just a matter of looking. This doll I paid $5 for. Now, I've read that this doll is actually considered a rare doll in the Ever After High line, because not excessively expensive or anything, but she is considered a rare doll. She is, oh my goodness, Melody Piper or something. This isn't her official outfit, however it is some sort of Ever After High outfit. I can't work out. I thought it was her official outfit when I brought her, but I brought her more so because she comes with her boots and the headphones. Things like the headphones tend to go missing. Let's bring her up. She is also an Ever After High that Astra does not have. Ever After High and Monster High prices have been spiking a bit, which makes me actually quite worried that people have cornered on, that they're discontinued and they're going to be collectible in the future. Like there is no if, buts or whys about it. Monster High and Ever After High are going to be collectible by doll collectors in the future, and as time goes on, things only get more expensive. So that's why I always got to stress, look for accessories. Accessories can be sold for a lot in the future as people try and complete their dolls. I don't know which outfit this one's from. If you could let me know, that'll be fantastic. And we got some boots. Woohoo! Those are her actual boots. Okay, previously in the video, I'm pretty sure I said that I brought these Bratz lot from the SPCA Opportunity Shop, and they came with a bag of dolls bits and bobs. I think this is the bag of dolls bits and bobs that came with them. For some reason this was in the to be sorted box, so I imagine that was the bag that came with them. I'm not going to bring it up and go through it all because I've had enough of that, but you can see it's a nice bag of stuff there. And then just last week, I believe it was, I got all excited because Astra found this at the Salvation Army store for $1.50. These are all doll shoes and they're in pairs. These aren't like the lost socks in the washing machine case. There are Ever After High, that's bunnies. Boots here. I don't think we actually have a bunny, but I do think we have a secondhand nude bunny. So there is a shoe to complete her there. There is a Lala Loopsy pair in there, which of course Lala Loopsy is one of my big collections. One day I'll go through it and show it. There's Monster High shoes. There's a Draculaura. I know that's a Draculaura because we have the doll that came with that. That is one of the Frights Camera Action Monster High shoes, I believe. We have that doll. So yeah, I don't know where this came from, but oh my goodness, this is such a bargain. And if you're trying to restore dolls or clothed dolls or customized dolls, things like this, $1.50 for all these popular doll shoes is amazing. Okay, so I've left for last my best haul find of the last few months, and it was a recent one. There was a church sale where they had, it's an actual store, it's called Vinnie's, and they had 90% off toys, basically trying to clear out toys before Christmas time. You'll see here there is a Kelly doll chair, of which in a previous haul I've actually shown that we got the Kelly doll. I think Astra actually has 2 of her that sits in this chair, so to have the chair for display purposes is awesome. Astra wasn't too keen on this, but I'm keen on this. She doesn't really like accessory cases, as she has a box completely done the way she likes it with all her doll accessories. But this is a 1990s Barbie accessory case. It's got its drawers inside and it's gorgeous. We have a Bratz Genie Magic doll, and you will see it is full of stuff. With 90%, all of these came up to $30. With 90% off, I paid $3 for everything, and we're going to go into what's inside here as well. We'll have a quick look at the bigger things and then let's get into the little things. So here is the Kelly chair. It says on the back 2001 Mattel, and it has a strap on to strap here to hold your little Kelly in, which again, we have the large Kelly doll, so this is super exciting because it means I can move Kelly out of the plush corner and up onto one of the shelves and sit her on her chair and actually hold her in there. So I was really excited about that. Then there is this Barbie's accessory case. On the bottom it says 1991. It has its drawers inside. This isn't missing a drawer because if there was a drawer here it would bang into here, and the same with here. There's a dip in here, so it's got its only meant to have these 2 inner drawers. It's got some accessories in there which I haven't gone through. Only a few things though. Looks like a wedding Barbie piece of some sort. Oh, maybe it'll go with the other wedding Barbie. Vinnie's is across the road from Hospice where I am, so the 2 stores are right together and they're fantastic. Shopping, you can just walk across the road and get to 2 big thrift stores. So yeah, this Astra wasn't excited about, but I was, so I might put this into my collection. Okay, so last of all, and probably the thing I was most excited about in all of this, is this Bratz Genie Magic bottle. I have wanted this for ages, and I actually a few years ago got offered it for $15 and I almost paid for it. The only reason I didn't was because while I was umming and ahhing, someone else came up and brought it. But I got this with everything else and everything inside it for $3. So obviously it was meant to be. I am really, really excited about this one. So let's open it up and go into the things inside. So you can see it's great condition. It's got this little drawer at the bottom. I think it's missing like a chandelier or something there, but I don't honestly care. For what I got it for, it's just amazing. So on top of all those big pieces, we got a bag of doll accessories. There's some weird doll thing in here about a stamp. You stamp the doll's face on, which I want to look up what sort of doll that is. It's got some shoes, got some outfits, some boots, some handbags, and some brushes. So a bag of doll pieces to be sorted in the accessories box. Then we got these little trolls. There should be another one in there. Where's the other one? Okay, I don't know where the other one is gone. It might have already been sorted out, but it was this troll and another little troll of these sort of, and they look brand new. Like there's no stains on them or anything. This little poppy troll, and there was the artist version of this troll as well in this lot. She's so cute. Okay. And then we have an official Disney or Pixar sad. Now Astra actually has the Joy doll. I think Joy stands about this high, so she actually doesn't know that I picked up sad yet. I've been waiting to show her because Astra loves Inside Out, and I love sad. Sad is just, I thought that movie was so good. I've watched it about 5 times. We actually went to the movies and saw it, but yeah, sad is so cute. I love this. I love this. I love this. And then something which I mentioned in another video that I'm getting into collecting. I've actually been asked a few times by parents if I have these in my collection, and I've noticed that there have been people asking about them on some toy forums, is the little people, the Fisher-Price little people. I don't know if they're going out. I haven't heard anything, but there's been a lot of talk and a lot of parents seeking Fisher-Price little people, so I grabbed all these to go in the $3 lot. They are so cute. I love them, and I have about 20 other ones at the moment, so they're kind of one of these extra collections that we're just starting up. Then there are these TY animal blind bags. These ones are a bit dirty, but I mean, for what I got them for, who cares? I'll bring them up. These are quite popular. You can see this one's missing a bit of paint on its nose, and this one's flocked, so it's going to need a bit of a scrub, but other than that it's good. So yeah, these are just cute things that I threw in there. Blake has a couple of these things already, so I'm sure he'll want the cat. And then something which I grabbed because these are so incredibly expensive secondhand. I don't know what people are thinking about selling these. These are the tech decks. Now I know they are quite expensive to buy in the stores, but secondhand, they haven't gone through the market enough to warrant collector add up prices and things like this for me. So I find it very, very hard. Blake loves these tech deck things. I'm just going to bring them up. So those two are tech decks, and this is something else, and they're like these miniature skateboards that you can stylize and build, etc. And honestly, I'm finding these, people are asking for these in the market secondhand, $5 each, which is an absolute rip. But yeah, in this lot I didn't care because, as I said, it was 90% of all toys, so I got $30 of toys for $3. But yeah, I was really excited to see those because I really have been struggling to pick up these for a reasonable secondhand price. So last of all, I left this to last, is this Mattel. I'm pretty sure this is Mattel. It's run out of batteries. The batteries don't work. It's got buttons and it connects to this guitar. I don't know if this is Hannah Montana or Barbie or whatever. I don't know which doll this goes to. If you know, let me know. It's got all these butterflies on it, and yeah, the only reason I don't think it's Barbie is because it's not primarily pink. It's more of a purple tones. But I left this to last because Astra had went up 2 grades of guitar this year. She passed all her exams, and I was so proud of her that this just reminded me of her, and I'm going to put this in her accessories box, which I'm pretty sure she'll love. Okay, so that was my secondhand doll hauls over the last few months. I also have a My Little Pony one. I know that my My Little Pony haul was extremely popular, and I didn't even realize that I'd got 2 of the rarest 4th generation My Little Ponies in that lot for, I think I paid $2 for one and 50 cents for another or something ridiculous like that. And then everybody was telling me they go for $50 on eBay, and I was like, what? I don't sell my toys, so it didn't, the financial value is good to know, but it doesn't matter at the moment too much. However, I'm going to bring up my favorite things from these lots. Barbie Mariposa, the Adora dolls, this Bratz doll, the bag of shoes, this anime style doll, and this mermaid. So those are the ones I'm grabbed up that I just absolutely loved. If you stayed with me through these 2 videos with all the dolls, good on you, mate. You're fantastic. You got More stammer than me, because even though I got through it, trust me, there are some times I was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. I enjoy looking after my dolls. I enjoy restoring my dolls, but sticking them up in front of the camera and it's not really my thing. I do enjoy sharing them, but you know, when it goes on for near 3 hours, not so much. If you love doll hauls, please give this video a thumbs up. If you love toys in general, please subscribe. We love to open toys here. We do love to share, and we have a My Little Pony haul coming up, which I know the last My Little Pony haul I did was very, very popular. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you in the next video. Bye!